Sunday morning. Good morning, Sunday morning.
We're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal, and the world is not the same. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face.
Nancy gonna cut you a check too late. 2 years after your funeral's paid, 2 years after the grave, she'll be a little stronger for all of the dollars she saved. Watching you wake, watching you cling to your family slipping away. Watch her do nothing but pray. Watch her condemn the Republicans, take them to brunch and then shrug it away. Now watch us be outraged half of a day, then pick a new hero to face our leaders and think they could beat them, playing the game they played since Pelosi had real human blood in her veins. They're all one and the same, sold off stocks and they all maintain that the risk was benign and the virus was tame. Flash forward and 40 Sunday mornings fade, 250,000 people in its wake, and the cruise ship sailed today. So motherfucker, don't shine a light in my face. Wait.
Good morning, Sunday morning. Good morning,
Wait.
Sunday morning.
Wait, we're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal, and the world is not the same. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never.
Read my lips, brand new taxes, starving all the billionaires and neutering their Visa Maxes. Topple Congress off their axis, mobilize the homeless, give them axes, call it praxis. Chop a couple limbs off the legislative branches, we'll show you the difference between air as a human right and guaranteed oxygen access. Octogenarians who barely know what day it is are culling countless citizens while sitting on a dais made of ignorance that was built on the graves of the slaves made to labor for its self-declared significance. And all to build a Congress full of millionaires who make their fortunes insider trading while they shit on all the indigent. So I got a bone to pick with our leaders, and I'll start with the ligaments. Pick right through the muscle, dig the marrow out, and serve it to the unhoused millions living in their minivans or watching their belongings get evicted from their tenement. I have a dream where we breach the walls of Congress and just let them in. And what happens next will survive in only text, cause there won't be any evidence. There will only be that heavy kind of feeling that pervades a space where there has been a reckoning and you can feel its remnants. Let any man who enters seeking power know that those who came before him suffocated on their eminence. That there once was a seal on the wall, but we quartered it and scattered all the pieces that it might prevent its semblance. And so we end the great experiment. We'll take all your billions, leave you 2 coins for the ferryman. Leave you drifting on a Dutchman floating derelict among the wretched seraphim. For holy is the hand that wiped the land clean of those who pose as gentlemen. That's my time, honey, cue the thunderclap and strike the theremin. And so we end the great experiment. Give you 2 coins for the ferry.
I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. I thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
My favorite songs don't hit the same way. I get to the end of a 4-minute track and I'm only looking back thinking, what did they actually say? So I try to sit down with my wife and watch TV, but I just see propaganda elevating the police in the simplest of sitcom banter, and tiny little altars full of offerings to corporate masters in every well-planned wide pan shot of the name brand stocking up the pantry. Pull back one long tracking shot out to the garage to the logo on the Camry. Nice tight shot of the Camry, close-up view of the Camry, slow pan up on the Camry, long slow zoom to the unmoving human who's up in the front with the tube pumping fumes to him straight from the back of the Camry. Ashamed he just could not provide for himself, let alone for his family. It's a blue pill mindset that spent 2020 making dance beats.
I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride, and thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
Ignorance is bliss, which explains why a lot of us are so fucking happy. Quick to take the trip for all its trappings, never one to ask what's up, what's going on, or God forbid what's happening. A lot of us would strap into the ride and then spit right in the eye of the guy whose job it is to snap your fastenings. But maybe we're all born with that capacity. Maybe each of us comes standard with humor, compassion, malice, and audacity. Some of us are blind to the system, but some see it fine and say this is how it has to be. Some of us can stare wide-eyed at a nationwide human catastrophe and only offer platitudes and recipes. And I wish that I could tell myself that nothing's worth obsessing past my everyday necessities. I wish that I could cry fake news over anything that threatened me, tune out our abuses and consume a little levity. Wish that I could offer up my son a smoother destiny. Wish I had some better lessons for how best to answer questions for the things I've been perpetually questioning. But I'm too busy looking at our leaders, wondering what I might be missing from their messaging. Trying to find the reasoning to let 250,000 people meet an early reckoning. And even though I know the truth, it's hard to swallow something that's so literally sickening. Hope is ever dwindling, COVID ever beckoning. Winter slows your breathing, but your pulse is ever quickening. Even though I know the truth, it's hard to keep listening. I'm done with my epiphany, my innocence is blistering. I'd like to think I'd taste the earth before I'd ever kiss the ring. Hard to speak the truth and harder still to keep listening.
Sometimes I think I miss being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. Thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. Both bleed us so dry. Both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
Legend says that Hercules swept Cerberus right off his feet and effortlessly set him down softly as a songbird. Atlas kept the world upon his back and every day wondered whether he could stand it any longer. And Tara Reid came out to say the man they tried to label the messiah of morality was really just another rapist. And I don't intend to hesitate when asked who was the stronger. Tara, like Assange, knew that carrying the truth would be the hardest labor. Tara knew that her assailant wasn't gonna make us any safer, and knew he's just the type of man to hand a decent foreign leader US printed walking papers, and knew he'd be relentless and aggressive in the war he'd wage upon her very character, that his attempts to weaken and degrade and embarrass her would be her only compensation. But I strongly doubt that anyone could ever have foreseen the stream of hate that came from quote-unquote progressives and the self-styled titans of survivor advocation. So if you really think there's something to be gained out of sharing your pain with the world, you are sorely mistaken. The Biden team just dragged their feet addressing Tara's allegations. Until they had a decent list of smears, then they aired them out on every station. And it turns out no one wants to hear the truth of who they praised as being worthy of such bloated liberal celebration. That no one wants to really know the person they've so valiantly defended, even when it meant they had to gloat and shit all over someone braver than they'd be if given the occasion. Now cue the faceless comment squad invasion. Cue those fuckers crawling out the woodwork to come analyze the way you wore your hair and what you wear. Like your appearance waives your rights, or that somehow you're the reason for your situation. Somehow they've decided you should bear responsibility for what such monstrous men insist on doing. Somehow they're deluded by the empty, hypocritical, and useless fucking platitudes that bastard keeps on spewing. And I think it's very telling that the best of their excuses when they try to come and justify our president's abuses is a hearty butt Trump. In which case I'll remind you that you never saw the news attempt to sell us Donald Trump like he was morally upstanding or a decent human. But when Joe says something bigoted or ogles someone's little kid, CNN says, isn't this refreshing? Biden's like a mix of JFK and FDR with all the finer parts of Harry Truman. Christ, I know that they don't think that we're the brightest, but at least pretend we got a couple lumens. Ask yourself if you have ever questioned what they fed you, or do you just shut your eyes and then consume it? And now ask yourself if you ate every one of Biden's lies under guise of harm reduction and the promise of a slight improvement. And now imagine long ago that Biden chose to show you who he really was by traumatizing you for his amusement.
Buttons go. I think we're live. We're live. Woo! What's up, everybody? To another edition of the show your parents worried about, Reefer After Dark. I'm here with two people you've seen before: Yeti Jesus, Uncle Warren, and a new person. Say hi to the new kid, everybody. Joie, I guess Leigh, right? Who I know as G.I. Mary Jane on Twitter, and or AKA, depending on which like state she's in. The what is it? The commander and kief. That's it, right?
The commander and kief. Yeah, I've
it.
gotten all sorts of nicknames thrown at me, and I try to embrace as many as I can.
Yep. Friend of the show, Steve Poikinen, put out some tweets saying to follow you, and I did, and figured you'd be good to bring on the show, so reached out.
Thank you.
Good old. Well, Steve is kind of weird, but kind of cool. You know.
I mean, that's why
right a lot.
Steve, it's because he's weird.
Yes. He seems
you can't have one without the other.
He's the John Wayne of politics to me, right? Like his show needs saloon doors, like him busting through them at the beginning of the show. You know. So anyway, how's everyone doing? Warren, how's it been going? I see you've been busy.
Man, I have been busy, and it's hot here, so I had to wear the sleeveless. Ladies, sorry for the 2 tickets to the gun show. Yes, I do have a veterinarian on staff because these pythons are sick. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
I ran out of gas.
I got 2 one-liners. That's it.
we got your pal co-host, Jimmy Sinclair in the chat. I know she normally brings the gun show. So
he brings the shotgun show. I'm more of the pea shooter, like the BB gun guy.
I know you've been getting ready to do your stuff. You're getting some like graphics made and learning how to edit stuff and
Ozzy Oracle's doing a nice little old school like cartoon TV logo. Like retro style for the Yeti lines because I renamed the show.
Yes.
And then it's just I have to get around to doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just really bad at procrastinating.
Me too, friend. Me too. We both had that affliction. Yeah. I got the old ADHDs. Luckily, I get that methamphetamines and it does me good in the morning.
My wife takes ADHD med and she says it really does help.
Yeah.
I just can't take it.
The ADHD meds that I found in the raves in the 90s got me a 3.8 GPA. So
LSD. LSD to get your GED. Woo!
See, that's what happened to me. My GED went so far they kicked me out and my parents had to figure it out. Luckily, I'm now doing much better. But
I did really good in school till my transplant. I was like honor roll student.
I know you do a ton. One of the only weed activists I've met in the space. Tell the people at home what you do.
Well, I do a ton of stuff, and it's funny you mentioned the only weed activist you really know in the space because there's not a whole lot of weed activists left, which I kind of like and I kind of don't because that means that weed's getting less cool and more normalized and that's all good. But like there's still people in jail for life over this. There are still families being separated over this. It's still happening. The drug war is still going on. So I'm an activist. I got my start in Washington, D.C., right in the thick of it. I've testified in front of Congress for legalization. I've worked on bills in Maryland and in D.C. I've done citizen lobbying with normal. What else? Goodness. I helped plan the smoke-in at the White House on July 4th, where the year before that, in 2018, they raised a flag in my honor and gave me the Architect of the Capitol Award, which took them more time to write out, them being the government, than it would have taken them to just sign an executive order and end prohibition. So I feel a certain way about this achievement, if you will. But I am just, I'm a mom. I'm a mom who's a victim of the drug war, who's been separated from my child I haven't seen him in 3 years. Custody was taken from me in 2016. And all because I did what the state wanted me to do and became a legal cannabis patient to treat multiple ailments. The custody judge told me he was of the opinion that I was making up fictitious diseases just to get high. Not sure how you can fake Crohn's. Like, there's imaging involved with that. So
right.
Obviously that lit a fire under me, and I just started getting involved in everything that I can. And now I live in my van and I go around the country wherever there is a call for unity and community uppedness, and get on my bullhorn and do my little thing.
Nice. Is it down by the river, the van, at least?
Sometimes. I was down by the river in the van, actually up by the river at the top of Mount Hood. Just the other day, having a nice little LSD reset. So
nice. That sounds like fun.
Like they told
us. But anyway, I did want to get into some stuff early and like not do what we normally do and just talk for an hour and then do stuff. Because we're high and we forget to actually do the things we need to. But while we're not quite high yet, although the edible I took earlier is beginning to kick in. Germany seeks safety first approach to legalizing cannabis. Germany is on the path to legalizing recreational marijuana use. Safety and public health will be top priorities in the upcoming legislation, the health minister has said. But yeah, apparently they are, so you don't have to actually read the article like most stoners don't.
They should have cliff notes on these things.
Yeah, so the Germany's government is moving forward with plans for legislation, right? Their health minister said, I think on Thursday, and that was last Thursday, that a draft law is scheduled to be ready to end of the year, right? So they're pretty much legalizing by the end of the year, and it'll be fully legal in Germany. And apparently this is going to be like a big deal for all of Europe, because if Germany goes, then the rest of them kind of do, if that makes sense.
Because that's a great country to lead by example.
Right.
Explains Nazism in Europe then.
I mean, but
Germans did it, we must do it too.
We're not going to do what the Nazis are doing.
I feel like legalizing weed should help a little bit with that, I would imagine.
Yeah, that should chill some people out, I would say.
Yeah.
You zig it!
And it at least makes you friends with Jamaicans. It at least does that, So, oddly enough, one of the first dealers of weed in America who sold to the old jazz guys was Jewish. So it all comes back around. But anyway, also not only Germany, but Minnesota just legalized THC-laced edibles. I think that's with Delta 9 stuff. And apparently the Republicans didn't know what that was, so they just let it kind of go. And they're upset.
How do these people become politicians? They can't read any of the bills.
Obama
too long.
Inhaled frequently. That was the point.
They probably thought Delta 9 was a new airline. They said, yeah, sure, more planes. We gotta get more planes in the sky, folks. And all of a sudden, you fooled us with weed. You fooled us with weed.
They just thought it was Delta's bankrupt new
These are
pilot.
the people enforcing and writing the laws too. They know nothing. They know nothing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's insane, like how little politicians know.
It's
or
crazy.
The very rich. They are the dumbest people.
Yeah,
this will make Minnesota nicer. This will be nicer. Yeah.
So, onto the House version was fully aware of the law. Yeah, the Democrat fully aware of the law. Sure. What's THC? Right. Oh God, they probably call it pot and or dope. With disdain. But yeah, so
marijuana, you kids.
I mean, Minnesotans should be real happy there, But
do you think they're gonna smoke 2 joints in the morning?
I mean, at least, But
I'm sure they already are.
They should call them Minotokens.
Right? Minotokens. cleanse yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Where's the gong?
Lake Minnetonka.
Yep. Shout out for those who get that reference. And if you don't, you should. So Justice Department.
Purple haze. Sorry.
Friend of the show, Robbie Yeager's stoner cousin Kyle Yeager over at Marijuana Moment. Justice Department response in medical marijuana patients gun rights lawsuit delayed due to SCOTUS ruling. So,
I'm glad you brought this up.
Right? Because how are you going to protect your plants without the guns? I mean, that's kind of
separated from national normal. My state chapter, Maryland normal, and a lot of the state chapters are normal because they're all run independently. Awesome, depending on what state, of course. I don't know them all, but the national guys and I got in a little, I don't know, come to reality moment over this is when people started getting up in arms and about this around 2018, 2019. Some people introduced a bill and they didn't even want to look at it. Like, you know, just a group of guys wrote a bill and was like, hey, Normal, can you help us? Normal being the national organization for the reform of marijuana laws, America's oldest cannabis activism group that isn't taking into account the rights of the people just because since they're funded by left wingers, they've got to ignore the guns. And that's kind of what made me walk away from them. It's very frustrating.
Right.
Very frustrating.
I could imagine so. In a lot of lefty circles, we're having that issue too, where people don't want it, but you kind of need it when the boots start walking. So in light of a recent U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun rights, the Justice Department has asked for more time to respond to a lawsuit challenging the federal ban on medical marijuana patients purchasing and possessing firearms. That suit, which is brought about by Florida Agriculture Commissioner and Democratic gubernatorial candidate Nikki Fried, along with a handful of other plaintiffs, argues that federal policy barring people who admit using cannabis in compliance with state laws is unconstitutional. Because, yes. And I imagine this is also, I think I've heard trying to bring in like ex-convicts from like marijuana possession, right? And that they have, because they're, technically a felon or whatever, they can't, right. Yeah. That's even if it's for non-violent drug crime.
For the non-violent crimes, we call them felons, and then they don't have a say.
Yep. So, but
and then they can't get jobs, so they end up back in jail to feed the slavery complex.
Yeah. Then they get their drugs on the streets instead of the pharmacy and overdose because somebody made them wrong, and now they're just a dumb junkie and nobody has to worry about them. This is the whole narrative that's killing people every day. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, don't look up polymer 80s. Don't do that. Don't look up how to build them yourself. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Joe Biden says so. All right. So anyway, moving on. I will put links to all these articles if people want to read them in full in the chat. Warren, I brought this one for you.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
So a farm feeding chickens with marijuana instead of antibiotics is fetching higher prices from consumers seeking organic poultry, researchers say.
I love this.
Right?
This might make me eat again.
Right? Just get those little birds stoned.
Cock-a-doodle, what was it? What was I going to say?
Line, please.
Gary, is it cock-a-doodle? You're stupid too.
Can we petition the chicken stream to make sure that they stop using antibiotics and start using cannabis to make it all organic? I'm down for that.
We should feed all our farm animals hemp. It's like traditionally what they ate until America.
Well, yeah, I mean, you make silage out of it too. Like, you just let it ferment, all that good stuff. So stoners be like, I know a spot and take you here. This is their spot. What is that? Why you got that bush house? Why is that bush a house? I mean, how much does this cost in New York, Warren? Like, you know,
this is like at least $900 a month for that.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
The Stoker Hutch.
But
just leads to a bomb shelter.
My dad, uncle, and grandpa giving me the talk after I get caught with weed. You know, this is his. Who's this guy? I obviously recognize this. Okay, and then
John Mellencamp. Yeah, that's Mellencamp. Ain't that America? Pink.
And then who's this guy?
Neil Young.
That's that shit.
Neil. Okay, gotcha. Okay, and then
Cool.
Willie Nelson. So he's the creepy uncle. Got it. That makes a lot more sense.
That's a mullet. That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's
mullet.
That's one of my bucket list things is playing Trigger. Just once, I'd like to, you know, pick that thing. That would be nice. You know. So when I first started smoking weed, I told myself I would only smoke on special days. Little did I know that every day is a special day. Fucking, you know,
I'll take to that.
It indeed it is.
You ever hear the song One Hit Wonder?
Look at the high ass kitty. Kitty, why you stoned like that? Bro, like you had enough. You have had enough, sir. Fuck, man. That cat is I have had my cat eat a whole plant before, and I was very upset.
I keep trying to sprout a plant in the van, and the puppy eats it every time. It just starts breaking ground.
Look up moon bucket.
Moon bucket.
Uh-huh. So you get like a couple of 5-gallon buckets, allegedly, right? And you like essentially you cut the bottom out of like you get like 3 buckets or something like that, right? You get like a like you cut the bottom out of one, right? You buy a lid, because I know you stoners are gonna forget to buy a lid for one of the buckets, right? And then like you put a light through the lid, you get like a lamp kit or whatever, and you put it through the lid, right? And then you, excuse me, I'm talking, sir, cat. But
is your cat stoned too?
Probably. But you put dirt at the bottom, you drill holes through the through one. What?
I dig this.
And then like you know you make one like a saucer, right? So
like a terrarium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you put PC fans on like the top third of like the top bucket, like pulling in and out. So you get like airflow. You know?
Sounds fancy.
It's not. It's like super cheap. It's like real cheap. You can look it up and there'll be like links to buy everything on it, I promise. And then like if you can fit a 5-gallon bucket somewhere, like you know, so
I gotta build out coming up too. Perfect.
Yeah. This guy I feel like knows how we feel. Play.
Are you ever just smoking weed and then you're like, you realize what was I saying?
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep. I don't know where this is at, but they got a good marketing team. And you know, if you want to sponsor for the show, I am available.
Good morning and a happy Monday. Come on down to Pineapple Victoria. Why, you ask? We have flour. We have air conditioning. We have pre-rolls. We have air conditioning. Oh, what's that? A large selection of edibles? We have air conditioning. And we have a large assortment of cold drinks that go very, very well with our air conditioning. Pineapple Victoria. Come on in for the great deals. Stay for the air conditioning.
That's right.
That's every guy I knew in North Mississippi. I swear to God. Same haircut, same beard, same shirt.
Yep.
Same air conditioning. Yeah, the whole thing.
Yep. Same Slayer t-shirt.
I have that Slayer t-shirt.
This is the weapons I think we need to like arm people with at this point. You know? Yeah. Just drum mags of cones. Like I'm down for that. You know, on a Nerf gun too. I really hope that works. Please tell me that actually works.
I have to go to Mississippi. I'm going to Mississippi to host a smoking in February.
Nice. What part?
And, because there's all sorts of fuckery down there. And yeah, I feel like I need to arm everybody with one of these.
It would be nice, especially around like Wiggins.
If you're going to Mississippi, take that gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Very much so.
You'll make a lot of friends. You'll
be very happy.
It's fun there.
So don't be fooled. Urinal cakes are not real cakes. This guy's at a Fish concert, I guarantee. Although this child should not be at the Fish concert. I'm just saying. But I'm saying. So we've reached our inebriation checkpoint, right? I need you to tell me which direction the disc is spinning.
All right, this is fucking with me already. You gotta stop.
If you depending on where you focus, it is a completely different perspective. It is strange.
That's wild.
That's cool.
So I think we are definitely high enough for the rest of the show. I know you got like a little bit left, and I'll let you get out of here. Although I'm not gonna care if you're driving to your place while being here, But this is like what the word bong comes from, right? This is the Duke, right? Which is I know I said dookie. I get it. I know. I probably butchered the Vietnamese. I'm sorry. But I know, was it RLA that went to I think it was Vietnam to do schooling, wasn't it? Or was it Thailand? Thailand, that's what it was. But anyway, like this is what the original one looked like. So like when all the GIs went over there, this is the bongs they smoked out of. So
Jesus.
But yeah, or you got, the little brass knuckle piece. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't go thinking that's like, don't go using that the way you think you want to. I know you. You're gonna think about it.
He used to have a bottle opener like this.
Right? But I want to turn one of these into a bong. Why is YouTube Shorts terrible? Can someone explain? Like, there we go. I want to turn one of those. Look at that. Look at how pretty.
Assy. It's nice.
Like
Grandma's crystal, but more functional than.
And it like spins and shit.
That's cool.
Crack open some vino.
You can get as drunk as you want and not spill the wine.
Yeah. And you clear the piece, and then you like drink the wine. Like that's what you do. And then when you do that, you think, Mike Tyson like will arm wrestle you while holding a joint.
Mike Tyson is fucking with it.
He was holding the J the whole time. You're not allowed to do that. Anyway, I have to like exit out. There we go. I just wanted to showcase some cool pieces, right? Squiggle tech and green squiggle tech. Glass guys, can you make it easier on us so that we understand what you mean by that? I guess this must be squiggle tech. Anyway, this is for us ADHD weed heads.
I like the Sherlock. That's my favorite kind of pipe.
Yeah, it's also mine. And one with feet. Always put the feet on there.
What? That's beautiful.
That's like a cat toy. Like after they get stoned, they like play with it.
Choose your weapon. We've got the classic cross joint. I have no idea what this is called. The human centipede piece. This is the classic like time bomb cone or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then the braid. Like,
that's interesting.
But oh God, why that monkey be like that about that? Come on, monkey. He was so scared of the hair. It's just hair, bro. Relax, you got that. I did bring some pupper videos because I know people like puppers. Oh, you got sword? You got sword? I'll fight all y'all with the swords. I got my sword. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, he wins
and everybody died.
Everybody died. That was adorables. Died. I got tons of adorable stuff.
I just had a puppy on my lap. You guys totally missed it. Oh my God. Wow.
Emo puppy.
That dog is like, where'd he go? You know?
The beach.
Years in the snow.
Look at the
seat champion.
Look at the cute puppers. Arr, fucking little dog. Little killer.
We had a litter of 7 puppies at one time.
We found a litter of 9 puppies under a meth trailer in the desert, and she's bigger than my pity already.
Right?
She was just up here to say hi, you guys missed.
Oh, okay, I see them both now.
Look at what is it? A sheep? Sheep? Oh no!
Look at the shark fin! I love the shark fin!
That's great.
What the?
Oh no, I fell off. Oh no, I float now.
Oh no.
Puppy!
Dude, look at this cat. This cat is great. Oh, I gotta hold the button. That's it. That's it. I got it. He's a wooing. He woos those trucks. Oh woo.
I got a funny story about a cat. So when we had a big fire up here and we had to evacuate the whole town, I was driving out of town in like my big van, and one of my cats tried to jump out the window, and I caught her by like her last leg.
Oh my God. Thank God you did.
That's funny, especially the town burning down part. That was hysterical.
Hilarious.
That was the good point.
A dingo ate my baby. You can get pulled over by the cops for sticking your pussy out the window. Oh God.
Dingo, you dirty little ape, you little crazy man.
Mom said I couldn't get a raccoon, so I colored the dog. Look how they did my boy.
That's so perfect.
Oh.
Oh
Bumpers.
my God, that's so funny.
Come here, Sam. Stop barking.
Oh, puppers. What the?
Hey, what are you doing? I ain't doing nothing.
Just scratching.
Like, I love that. He's like all sneaky puppers. Oh, no, I ain't doing nothing. I just scratching my ear. How you doing? You doing good? All right. Cool. Yeah. What? I ain't doing nothing. God. I just scratch it like I said.
I'm so itchy all day. It's itchy.
Oh, God.
Our babies are the best.
Oh, look at this is his first bath. Look at him.
Oh no.
Oh God. He's all shaky puppers.
That's a look of never trusting your owner again.
I don't want to be clean. Oh, I hate you forever. I'll poop in this water.
Okay, I think we can get to the end of the animals probably, and then that's your cue to head out. When you're telling when you're telling your grandparents about your job, and they have no clue what you're talking about, but they're supportive. Look at them. Look at Grandpa. Look at old Grandpa.
Bless them for supporting you.
Yeah, they know. But like, I do YouTubes. This is super cool.
It looks like a snow leopard gecko.
Right? Dope. I wouldn't know. I do not know my reptilian friends.
Oh, I do. I used to have them.
Nice. But never zero. Fucking, the chances of being killed by a golden retriever are very low, but never zero.
Look at that face. The hell?
He's gonna get you. He gonna get you.
He knows death is coming at that point.
So,
just a casual cheetah?
White people, why you do this? Explain.
Oh, somebody just turned into a midnight snack.
Oh no, I just love yous. I just love yous.
That's great.
I will murder you later, but right now, I love yous.
Kitty. Just a big fucking kitty.
Oh.
The big stumped kitty.
Yeah, you know how like a cat fucks up your face normally? Like just a normal house cat? Like that's a lot bigger, you know?
Just one lick? Where'd my face go?
Right, like pretty much. I mean, ask
start a new career as Two-Face.
Ask what is it, Siegfried and Roy, how big cats be doing.
Right.
Too soon. No,
Too soon. Okay, Doggo's being good. He's got okay, I stay right here. Good puppers. Oh god, so many people watching. Okay, I'm good puppers. All right, I'm coming. I got it. Yeah, I did it. I'm so, look at me, I'm good. Look at me. Okay, oh, I gotta be, oh fuck, I forgot. I'm supposed to be here. Okay. Oh. But I was excited. I'm sorry. Like
he really threw himself into that run.
Dude, he got some zoomies on that. So Lizard Boy, what kind of dog is this? What is that?
It's a steak.
What the? Yeah, it looks like a hamburger dog. What the hell?
It's probably a skink of some sort.
That's a big skink.
Oh, have you ever seen a blue tongue skink? Man, those things are huge.
Are they?
They're the same
I've
family
not.
as like. They're the same family as there's a really big lizard in Thailand. Not the Komodo dragons though. It's
right.
It's like the same family as the skink. It's huge. Oh, it's the monitors. That's the one.
I love the dude's little bop. He's got that bop going. You know? I'm a happy dog. Happy dog. I got floppy ears and shit. And I'm super fucking cute. Look at the look. Oh, who's that? Oh my god, it's a corgi. Oh my god, I like corgis. A little fucking, they made friends. Like, that's fucked up.
Is that like the equivalent of like Zoom for dogs?
I guess, yes. Yeah, balcony, they call it. It'll be on Apple very soon.
That didn't come out Zoom for dogs. Like, it's
I can't get the connection to work. What's going on?
Right. So wild birds in Australia can be heard swearing, having learned the words from escaped pets. So, you know,
what?
And they say humans are destroying the world.
Right? That's great.
Fuckface. What? Fuckface.
But it'd be Australian, so it'd be like, oh, you
only wants a cracker, fucker.
I have a friend,
Fuckface.
a cannabis farmer who's been raided a few times over a few decades. And her parrot makes like FBI raid DEA sounds, and it's the most jarring thing ever.
Oh, fucking horrifying.
It is, and she can't stop it. It's like they just kind of pick up whatever the hell they want to pick up, and you know,
nice.
It's been a rough ride for those folks. But
you know, we probably can get that cat to, or that bird to be a whistleblower at some point. You know,
maybe
they'll just call him a Nazi. It's a Nazi bird.
It's a Nazi
trust
bird.
him.
Oh god.
You should be playing in the road. Yeah.
Aww.
Can you go over here? No, there you go. Get out of the road, dude. Go
Come
over
on,
there.
dear.
Over there. Go.
Yeah, you know English.
No, I'm not your friend. I will eat you. I will.
I will eat you.
Go over there. Out of the road. Get out of the road, buddy. Why is he still in the road? Go the other way. No, I'm not your friend. Look at this thing.
Friend?
Oh.
I don't know
Your
what to
friend's
do,
dead, sucker.
buddy. I don't know. Your mommy's coming. She's gotta be.
Mommy got hit by a car.
No. I can't keep you. I can't. Oh my God.
You just got to
Later
do
that
it.
day, he ate him. And he was delicious. Or she.
I'd be the guy that's like, I guess you're coming home with me now. So
I think that's it for I think I've kept you 30 minutes anyway. I know you got stuff to do. So
Yeah. I'm going to an all gender heavy metal drag show.
Cool.
You can imagine the fun that
will
could be.
there be a metal version of like It's Raining Men? I feel like that has to happen.
I don't know what to expect, but I'm up in Portland. I've been here for like 2 months, and like their regular metal scene is incredible. So I'm stoked about this.
Sounds fun.
Show of entertainment. Yeah.
But cool.
Love to come back.
We'll do. That'll be fun. We'll schedule that.
Nice
That'll be a good time. Yeah.
You guys too. This is fun.
Yeah. And I want to get in touch with more weed activists. That'd be also dope.
I can let you into my little black book. We
cool.
Do some networking for sure.
Perfect.
I appreciate you.
I have your descriptions down in the link below. Your website and your Twitter, I think, is what I have down there. So people should be able to find you that way. Go give her a follow. Maybe even donate. Start out here.
I want to get my shit back in order. I'll have the platoon420.com was a news website from the perspective of the victims. I didn't call them arrests. I call them violent home invasions for what they are.
That's fair.
It's very fair, and it needs to be read that way. And then my podcast used to be called The War Room with 2 R's.
Nice.
Weed arrests and the ridiculous regulations that cause them, which was kind of similar to the opening of your show, reading news articles and talking to other activists and talking to people in prison sometimes that are in there for life sentences and just getting the word out there. But once I get my shit back together, I'll get back into all that. For now, I'm just kind of chilling for the rest of 2022 because
perfect.
I need that shit.
Yeah, we all do. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on. It's been a blast. But go do your stuff. So anyway, bye-bye. Yeah,
all right,
we'll
guys.
do.
Have a great day.
You're a nice lady. Bye-bye. Have fun, okay? Be careful. Call us when you get there.
Don't talk to any strangers.
She's not gonna call.
She's not gonna call. She already is like those people were weird. She like does real stuff.
Now.
Right? She does real stuff. She's an activist.
Oh, now I'm self-conscious. God.
Right? I know. Like, how do we be activists? So how do you be a part of a weed in? A smoke in? I mean, that sounds fucking awesome. For one, who brings snacks?
Up here in Canada, we just go to the park.
Yeah. What we do is we bring our own microwave. And then we're good.
We have some chips, some Nanaimo bars, and we're good.
We could just straight up bring like a grill and an oven and make bread and pizzas.
I think I figured out a way to do bread in over an open flame.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
that would
try
be.
It though.
Well, you could just do a Dutch oven.
Well, that's kind of the idea.
Don't Google
I was
that.
just gonna do it with Make sure you put bread Dutch oven in front of it.
Right. Yes. But anyway,
that's stinky bread.
That's great. But yeah, the minute I saw that lady's website, I was like, okay, I got to get her on the show, and hopefully Steve buttered her up enough. Although I don't want to ask if actual butter was used. That seems like
That's fair.
a little personal. But anyway, do we know who this guy is? Does everyone know?
Someone who's going to need butter to get into a smart car.
Right. Why do I know I practice this to where when 3 people, I switch back and then it does. There we go. God, what technology. So this guy, I just have to make sure I have cool. Shaq, come on, Shaq. That is not your car, Shaq. That cannot be your car.
That's one of his shoes.
Yeah, it has to be.
There's something. Shaq, can you get a bigger car? No way. That's your car? No, dude, no way.
It's all about geometry.
It's all about geometry, people.
Geometry.
It just is.
That guy used to have his front seat removed from his cars and drive from the back seat.
Right.
Geometry my ass.
Geometry my ass. So I brought this for all the lonely people this summer.
I invented the sunblock buffer, the first automatic way to rub in sunscreen across your back completely on your own. Our tropical design features a firm grip handle and ergonomic lifelike hand that rotates at the push of a single button. Then at the beach, simply grab your favorite sunblock and smother it across the hand. Flip the switch and throw it over your back so you can begin reaching and rubbing to hit every single nook and cranny until your entire back is covered and fully protected from the sun.
Use coupon code hot stuff at adamandeve.com.
That had been going a little lower for me.
And towards the
upstairs.
Oh God. That guy makes plenty of dumb stuff, so I like that guy. Did you guys see that they're making a Barbie movie with Ryan Gosling? Come on. Look at Ryan Gosling.
Are they gonna remove his genitals? Is he playing Ken?
Yes, he is.
Oh no.
Like that is Ken.
No.
And it's like, look at that lady. That lady is like, the fuck are you doing? Huh? The fuck are you doing? Like that lady's face is fucking, like, you know.
I like the outfit.
Yeah, the outfit's dope. I mean,
maybe
I mean,
not the knee pads.
90s collar. Yeah. That's you got it. You were heading that direction.
Knee pads.
Yeah.
Pads.
Yep. He's wearing knee pads. Yep. Yeah, dude. He's roller Barbie. Dude, Ken had fucking roller skates. California Ken. But
she looks thirsty. She looks like she wants a drink of some Ryan Gosling.
I think that's these fucking dumb white people. The fuck are they doing?
I don't know. Hot day, you know.
Like it feels like it's like an Afeni look to camera, you know? Like, oh, you fucking dumb, like, you know.
They got shades. That's some like Elton John shit right there.
Yeah, this is a look. This is a thing. 10 out of 10. This is just fucking funny. So like that's the thing they were supposed to do, right? They're gonna try to imitate that, right?
Don't forget, okay? Okay.
You don't lift me first.
No. Okay, get onto my legs.
No.
My legs are gonna hold me down. No.
Just go up.
Floppers.
No.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm picking up.
Okay.
Now roll over.
Okay. No, you
Floppers.
Pull her neck. Pull her neck. No. Ow. Okay. No, both arms around me.
Okay. You don't leave.
Yes.
Oh God, it's fucking funny. That really is. That's adorable as shit. Oh God. This is Jeff Bezos on Space Mountain. Look at how sad Jeffy is. He's so sad.
Good.
Why you sad like that, Mr. Jeff? Like, why could you not get? Why could you not pay anyone to ride Space Mountain with you? It's Space Mountain. I'm sure somebody will do that.
Maybe he's got one of the hand spinny things with the lotion like that other guy had, and he's like, "Hey,
yeah, I got what I need."
Space Mountain. He's like, Space Mountain hand job.
What the fuck?
I think that's called masturbation if it's just you there.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called, Dr. Science? Is it called
being alone on Space Mountain is a classic euphemism. Science! Like, being alone on Space Mountain is the classic euphemism. I mean, we all have heard it. You'll go blind if you're alone on Space Mountain. Like, you know.
Really bald too, because he was. This nightmare. Like,
what is this?
I thought this was headless people doing push-ups the first time I saw it. Like, what kind of fucking David Lynch shit is this? But yeah, it's.
Yeah, but they can be taken out pretty easily with a bolo whip.
Yeah, or I always thought expanding foam that was flammable.
Oh yeah.
That, you know, like little foam grenade. Because like, and especially if it hardened, catalyzed when, like, you know, you did that. So that would be cool.
Or you can just run up behind it, spray foam, shave off its eyebrows.
Yeah, that's how you fuck up like speed cameras, by the way. In case you in case you need to know, like, you spray like loads of like expanding foam into like a security camera. I'm sorry, allegedly. You know,
it just looks like they're doing yoga.
Right?
All right.
Yeah, but like murder yoga. Like yoga for murder.
Yoga.
That does sound relaxing.
Yep.
Murder yoga is relaxing.
So this is we're gonna play our game after this.
Can you guys think anybody's ever thought of writing a second song for the bagpipes? Do you guys think about that? Like, cause I wrote this joke, so I did a little bagpipes research. Found out it's been around for 3,000 years. One song. That's hockey, that is. I like that they're like, yeah, we built the pyramids about a month ago, and then we wrote a goddamn hit. Longest charting song of all time. That song's got a name too. It's called Scotland the Brave. I don't think you need to name the song. I think you can just probably call it the Noise Bagpipes Name. I think that should be the title, or maybe the other title is Important White Event is Happening. If you guys ever hear the bagpipes, look around. Something important and white is going on. It could be anything. No guarantees on what it is. It could be like a high school graduation, or it could be a cop's funeral. Like, yeah, we've got one song for all white emotions. We're covering all with this one. All right, you guys are gonna blast.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah. I'd like to see who this person was. Would be nice. I want to give you credit. But it does not say, and Reddit does not tell me. So yeah, phooey on you, person who posted this. I'll find out eventually. Someone will tell me. But anyway, so I think Yeti, have you played Who Are These People yet?
Yep.
Okay. Warren, I know you've been playing in the chats at least, so you kind of know what's up. For the boys and girls at home, I don't know if you've been on Twitter recently, but you know, there's a virus, a scourge, a plague among Twitter that is known as the bots. Okay? The bots use fake faces. They need to appear as a real person, right? And someone decided to you know, look for these people and see if they can find things, and they found this website that randomly generates a AI produced face. Okay? These people do not exist, right? So I think I have our...
Who are these people?
We decided to call it Who Are These People in honor of our bumpers on INN. So I will give us our first example. And boys, I hope you're ready, because you haven't seen it. It's on my other monitor, but this is going to be a good time. And action. Who is this person?
Who are these people?
Kicked out of the military for stealing donuts from the commissary.
Yeah, that sounds about right. This seems like my neighbor
Has a
Jimmy.
wife, 3 kids, murders people on the weekends.
Probably, you know, strangles. Definitely a strangler. This looks like my neighbor Jimmy,
suffocating people,
who was the high school women's weightlifting coach, and he ran a sign business, and he had horses. That's who that guy is. Unfortunately, there's a real guy, and he wanted to be on Survivor, and I thought he should have gone. Like, you know, it would have been great. He did a like, you know, they make you send like a video in, right, to Survivor, right? And he got out there. We were digging like a fence post with like horses and for horses, right? And like he rented like one of those 4-person augers, right? Like to put posts in for, right? And like he got out there like 51 probably, right? Like super Florida tan, right? And like was just like with just gloves on and like jeans, right? Like fucking holding this one giant like as it went into clay, so it was super hard, right? Like, you know, and I'm like, how did they fucking not take you on Survivor? You would have been fucking amazing. But anyway,
Hey guy, that guy's story's sad.
Right?
Yeah, that's wow. You know,
he's in. I think he got a ton of land in Texas, and I think he's doing cows now. So, you know, I think he's doing good. You know, but anyway, you ready for the next one?
Cows, life is probably not that great.
Why does this? Is that her eyebrows or are those glasses?
Those
Like
are glasses. That's like with no arms on them. Like she's like from the 1900s.
Right. And is this like the demon spawn of a chihuahua down here? Like what is? What
it's
is
like
that?
basket case. It's like sticking out of her neck. It's the unborn twin.
Right.
That was a dog. And,
oh God.
She wanted to be a model, but glasses ate her, made her give birth to a dog.
This guy, I gotta start saving these. But
he's ready for prep school,
right? Oh,
he
dude,
was
it's so, like
he was supposed.
Go ahead.
He was supposed to be the star of the 1980s film The Last Starfighter, but at the last second got monkeypox and had to drop out.
I was gonna say he was one of the ones not chosen for like Twilight, right? Like they were gonna have him be a werewolf, you know, like alongside like Taylor Lautner, but like, you know, wasn't pretty enough. It'd be a little bit prettier, like a little bit, and you would have got there. You know,
it's like you're almost good looking, but you didn't make the line.
Right. Now you're like an extra, and you still do like, fucking what's that? Burlington Coat Factory like catalog model shoots. You know, like, you know, you're in a suit with like your hand in it and like leaning against a wall still. You know, like that thing. But anyway. We'll take another one.
Oh.
It seems like the villain
hello,
in one of
Sellers
those,
model.
like, Danish fucking mysteries again. Right?
He's a discount department store model. Look at him.
Like, he's the terrible husband in a Lifetime movie. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
his name is Chaz. And
right.
He made it all on his own with only a small donation from his parents of $1 million.
Yeah.
He lives in a microbus on the outskirts of town, and on the side of it it's painted free candy.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, at least it's free. At least the candy's free.
But he gives away candy. He doesn't do anything nefarious. He actually gives candy away. So
Hindi left a Spanish pop star. He is living Da Vida Loca. You know, yeah, Yipper agrees. Definitely Lifetime. E. Heller, dude ate the last donut and he's mocking us. So, you know, I mean, we're just trying to figure out.
Who are these people?
It's all we're trying to figure out. It's all we're trying to figure out. I love weird ones. I love one that, like, you're not sure how to, like, you know, you got to use your real comedy improv brain, you know?
This is basically the image of every Asian woman they use in marketing.
Okay.
They all look exactly like this.
You saved it. You brought it back. You brought it back. These people do not exist. I want to point out these people are not real. They are not real. I feel like she's like she could have been on Survivor. They would have taken her, you know, she would have been on there. Like, she probably would have won, honestly. She seems like a Survivor winner. But they brought her on as the diversity hire for Survivor, you know, and it worked out, you know.
Her name is Cheryl, and she's everybody's ex-girlfriend.
Everybody's ex-girlfriend, huh? Everybody. She got everyone's.
She was super sweet though, and it just never worked out.
But it just never worked out. Yeah, it was just
unfortunate for her. But yes.
Oh God.
Oh, hello, CIA. Welcome
right
to the show.
This is like he works at like Dunder Mifflin. Honestly, he's like a fucking Office character.
It's Ned Price's less successful brother.
Right? I love, like, the AI hair is just fucking great. Like, it's like, who has this hairline? Like, you know?
Nice swoop.
Like, that's weird. Yeah, he definitely like insurance firm. Like,
he's a Sunday school teacher at Gulfport Baptist Church.
Oh yeah.
Who got caught with a 17-year-old cheerleader in Maui.
Yeah.
That's,
I can't wait for that though. Like when he gets drunk on like the luau party, like it's gonna be great. It's the one time in his life he'll ever have any fun. You know? Everything else is just like, yeah, numbers. He's got like a fucking calculator watch, you know.
He's not very bright because he thinks Hawaii is not in the United States, so he thinks he's safe.
Yes. So, yeah.
He thinks it's a foreign country.
It's like Thailand. It's like an island, like Thailand. And you're like, wait, no, Thailand's not a fucking, you know. Yeah, but like Thailand. It has to be like, you fucking idiot. Like, you
it's
love
not
him,
part
but
of the
he's a
United
fucking
States.
idiot.
That's over there. We're out in the middle of the Pacific.
He's the guy who goes on vacation and complains that nobody speaks English.
His wife is abnormally hot. I guarantee you.
Right.
Some like, you know, Spanish model he met when he was in like, you know, a missionary, like, you know, that he brought home. But she's great. She fucking likes him. Like, you know.
Kelly said he wears a fake Fitbit for appearances.
Yeah. Hey, my Fitbit is not fake. It's a Fitbit.
And then just looks at it. Oh, 5,000 steps.
Yeah.
It's a fat bat. It's a fat bat.
Yep.
It's not a Fitbit.
Yeah.
Like, you got it on the streets of New York and
I don't know who this fucking Ukrainian child is, but you know,
Face
we
McGee
might,
is who that is.
yeah, like he's definitely like, he definitely fucked up your VCR, you know, like fucking shoved peanut butter in it, fucking asshole.
He's the product of middle class white people.
Oh, speaking of middle class white people, it's Amber.
There's
huh?
Amber. Amber's going to the homecoming dance with Ricky, and you know Ricky is just he's cheating on her, but she's still going to go anyway because she loves him.
Yeah, but she only loves him because he's got a truck to take her to prom with. You know.
Well, yeah, because
like,
Amber loves trucks. She tells everybody. She told everybody at lunch today she loves trucks. So you know.
I mean, it does work. He's got. I mean, but I thought she was a Ford girl. You know. That dumb shit.
She does like a stick, if you know what I'm saying. That's like a
she's talking to someone with a fucking with a top of hay, like the end of hay, like it's about fucking in his tooth, like his one tooth is holding on to it. Well,
she's at home. She's at homecoming queen with her 2 kids.
Yeah. But you know, or I feel like you could go like. You could definitely go. She's at like this like motivational fucking yoga retreat, like, you know, where we do ayahuasca later. You know, everyone all gets real handsy for some reason.
And she talks about how she saw Jesus.
Yes, yeah. I mean, she really did. I mean, Jesus is a pretty cool dude. You know, Puerto Rican. You know,
She's going to Jeff Davis so she can be a dental technician.
Oh yeah, or a nurse. You know.
Or a nurse.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise is spicy.
Mayonnaise is spicy. Okay. But who is this person? Like,
looks like he'd be a soccer player.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's like, you know that movie that like when they're in Tuscany, he's like, you know, this lady's like love interest, you know,
the poor boy from the community that loves the rich lady.
Yes, exactly. You know, but like it's very heartwarming. He's really a prince.
He works at the house. He works at that big giant house where the chica lives, and he is so in love with her, and he wants to be with her, but they are worlds apart in class. So
sounds like Desperate Housewives.
You must love her from afar.
Likes El Caminos, has a hot tub in the bed. Yeah, I feel that. Cuban independent left, Cuban refugee drafted by the Yankees. Olympic runner, says Yipper. Like Kelly M says he spray tans for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a spray tan. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, he's probably muy blanco. Oh my God, it's the dad from Arrested Development.
Is
the
it?
Later years.
The
just
later
recently
years.
Divorced. Just putting some feelers out there.
His can of hair in a can did not come this week.
No.
He's very upset about it, but he puts on a happy face.
That shit looks so non-stick you could cook an egg on the top. you know?
He's trying to embrace his male pattern baldness, Warren.
Just like shave the rest of it. You fucking weirdo.
If you got data from Star Trek at the dollar store.
I see that.
Only reads about 6 words a minute.
This guy looks like a wedding photographer, right? Like, but his real passion is like photographing something way like more obscure. Like he tries to find like plastic bags in like, you know, urban environments. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's got a real passion project. You know. Banker that likes anime octopus porn, says Kelly M.
He's the kind of person that calls Leons.
Ghost Art says used hair salesman. We're carrying signs now, says Ukraine born head of Fiat's air conditioning unit for small cars. Indy said just got his golden parachute of $200 and a free dinner for one at Outback. One of Trump's lawyers, says Yipper. Oh, I fucking love him. Any more for this guy? This guy, dude. Oh, nope. I feel like he, you know, when he retires, he wants to run like a fucking, you know, all organic farm, you know,
right.
Upstate New York, like, you know, where it's really expensive to be a farmer.
He's a high class vegan.
His daughter's at state college, but he's still going broke from paying tuition and having a mistress on the side.
He started it because he wanted to start being able to like source locally like Wagyu pork, you know, like really well kept pigs, you know, where they're only fed like acorns and schnapps for, you know, like a decade, and you kill them when they're young. Then you fucking dry age them in a fucking New York mountain. You know,
we killed this pig 16 years ago. It's
He's
just
got
about ready.
A super small single grape vineyard. You know, like literally just a single grape. Yeah, yep. Like one grape goes in a bottle and he bottles it and he pulls it out later. You know, puts them all together in a barrel. You know. But anyway, all right. I think we got time for one more, and then I'll let people get out of here. Oh, fuck, man. Why is this guy like...
That's an unfortunate haircut.
It really is. I feel like he's like an extra in Holes, you know? Like...
he's an ambassador on a made-up planet on Star Trek. I'm going back to Star Trek again, and he is an emissary for his people who meets with Picard, but there's a misunderstanding and ends up getting killed because he's wearing a red suit.
Yeah. Wait, but that doesn't happen it's the yellow suits in TNG, right?
I think it's just anybody that's like. You kind of latch onto for a second, and then they just rip them.
Yeah, they had a line. They're like, you know, here's looking at you, Captain.
I wore a mustard yellow shirt.
I can't believe this is my last day on the Enterprise, and I'm finally going back to Earth. Oh,
I'm just about to retire. I'm too old for this shit. The fucking Vulcan. Oh fuck. Shit.
This is a guy that still plays in a band at like 50, thinking he's gonna make it.
Yeah, he's like discount Chris Pratt, like Kirkland brand, you know, like, but like the you know the like when you get like the thing from fucking Kirkland or like Costco, and it's like all of them are kind of good, right? And then there's like one package that's fucking. It's like that package of the Kirkland brand, like variety Chris Pratt selection pack, you know, like it's that one, you know, like he's got a weird, like, Oh, like he's
Here, show me a
definitely
heroin addict.
Yes. Computer, show me heroin addict.
He's the bartender at the karaoke joint that your wife likes to go to, but it turns out he's nailing her, and he has monkeypox too because it's going around.
E. Heller
I
wants
was
me
a
to have-
bartender at a karaoke bar. Wait a minute.
Did you have monkeypox? No. All right then.
But they did shoot a documentary. It's called Karaoke in the Oil Sands.
Ed Heller says I need the what does John Madden have so he can like draw stuff on the
the telestrator, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I need a telestrator because Ed Heller wants me to draw a Batman mask on this guy. Like it's like discount Ben Affleck.
What would happen if Batman was only worth about $1 million?
I'm the Batman. Like he's got to be weirder with it. He's got to be a weird Batman. He definitely's got like.
I'm the Batman. Sure, we got a few of you over here.
Who's the Green Goblin? This is the next Green Goblin. Who's the Green Goblin? What the fuck is this dude? Defoe, William Defoe. He's got a shockingly large phallus. Because William Defoe famously has one of those.
Call me the Green Goblin because that's what the broads be doing to me. Peter.
But
it's my poor Willem Dafoe.
William Defoe.
Half brother.
You got a show after this, don't you, Warren? At like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, in about an hour. An hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start the music at 12, and then we'll start show proper at 12:15.
Nice. Sounds like fun. Yep. Yipper says a Boston cop to that last guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You see that?
You know, like he's definitely like in the Departed.
He looks pretty racist too. You know. So.
Yeah. But anyway,
he was almost cast in Boondock Saints, but he didn't quite make it.
We're going back to William Dafoe again. The guy auditioned for Jurassic World and was their 16th option. Ricky Rance sneaking in at the last minute for Boston Cop. Somebody should like take screenshots and write down these people and their backstories. But anyway, I think we got 3 minutes and then 11:15. So people should go down the description below, right? Make sure they go follow these two lovely people. You can see their Twitter handles below them right now. And it's also in the descriptions below. Go ahead.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this show too. That
would be good. I just got to 100 subscribers.
Don't forget to ring that bell.
I forgot to announce that. I got to 100 subscribers on the channel. So if we could keep that going, if you haven't subscribed before, throw me one of those buttons. Hit the bell. I don't know what the fuck it does.
COVID test.
Nice.
I don't know what the fuck it does.
Yeah. Indie News Network link tree down below. We'll have all the other links to all the other people in INN and all the places to follow the network itself. On that network, you will see Sunday. How did we miss that on Indie Left's show? Saturday, we are allowing Oz from Roar Media and I think Shanda, right, should be there for Beauty and the Boomer. So that should be a good time, and that'll be happening on our channel since YouTube decided to censor Roar Media for a while. The moment they got monetized. So, but yeah, super cool. But they'll be on our channel for a while and on Indies. Monday, which is July 4th, we might have Tar Reed with a particular Vanessa people like. So if people want to go find that. And I think we have the Ho Be Knowin' running for Congress. What's his first name? Was it Martin Ho or It was just on Jimmy. Anyone remember? Any of you stoners remember?
Yeah, I can't remember his last name. I know his last name was Ho, though. It's hard to forget a last name like that.
Yes. It's like I can't believe it's not Shahid Buttar, you know? But anyway, so that might be happening. So keep an eye on those dates for that. You know, otherwise, trying to think if there's anyone else doing stuff tomorrow. Who does stuff on Saturday?
We got a tomorrow night at 12:15. I'm gonna have Jesse Jett on the Saturday night secret show, the best after party on the planet.
Matthew Ho, I think.
Not very secret if you keep telling everyone about it, Warren.
Yeah.
The secret is in the sauce, and we're not telling you anything about that.
Well, with the chickens, it should be herbs and spices. But
we might go to jail if we tell you. And we don't have good lawyers.
The spice is cocaine, people. That's what it is. I mean, what do you think they've been doing on Dune? I mean, you take enough of it, your eyes do turn blue.
Oh, the spice.
He who controls the spice controls the universe.
That's a Chris Oxadorak. I always like that little girl on the David Lynch version. She was like, "Yeah, that's a Chris Oxadorak." Oh, what the fuck? Where the fuck you come from, bitch? Anyway, sorry.
What's the? Do you guys know about the Magic Flight launch box? Do you guys know that?
Sure.
It is. Sorry, I'll last thing and then I'll get out of here. They are like vaporizers. They're like one of the older ones, right? You put like a battery in them, right? And you push the button and it vaporizes your little like tray of weed, and then you gotta like flip it over, right? It's like a little warmer. But they have a it's a classic favorite. But this one, where is it? For their concentrate box was classically, you see how they're calling it the ND Noir and the MD Beta, right? Like an MD that used to stand for the Muad'Dib for their like concentrate version. So, but you know, I think when they bought Dune, they screwed over this naming. So you can't use Muad'Dib anymore. But yeah, it's a power word. God, don't say it too loud.
You can smoke weed out of a sandworm too, but I wouldn't. Wouldn't suggest it.
No, you're gonna get. That's how they get that navigator. Dude, if you ever want to go down a rabbit hole, a YouTube rabbit hole, there's people that their sole purpose is to explain the Dune books, right? And like, good luck. Like, apparently the fucking navigator would just lived in a giant swimming pool of like spice drug, you know, like ridiculous nonsense in space Iraq. You know, but space Israel. That's pretty much what it is.
Women in space. Yeah, baby. I'd be like fucked up navigator too. I wouldn't be navigating shit. I'd be like, what?
Where's that unicorn planet? I remember. You know?
Let's go back, man. They got donuts. They got a Krispy Kreme on that planet. Let's go, kid.
Fuck yeah. That's the one. That's a different planet. Dune doesn't nearly have enough green for that navigator to exist. You know, they haven't found that one yet. That's the fucking. That's Planet Ganja. You got to find that shit. That's a great planet. You know. But anyway, yep. Everyone go follow all the stuff. And you know, see us Sunday night and see all the people Saturday night who are going to be doing stuff. But make sure to, you know, leave some money down in those donation locations too. That would also be nice. We'd like to keep the lights on. But you know, appreciate you, and we'll see you again. How do stoners close the show usually? Like, bye everybody, goodbye. Exactly.
Smoke
what was I supposed
later.
To say again? Which button turns this thing off?